Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alamin. Wassalatu wassalamu ala asyrafil anbiya wal mursalin. Sayyidina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Today we shall start on predestination. Predestination can also be paraphrased as predetermination. Something is predetermined, then it comes into effect. So nothing shall come to effect if there's no predestination or predetermination. That means if something want to emerge, it must have been written in the Lauh Mahfuz. In other words, predetermined or predestined. Then that thing can come into being, or an event can come into being, or situation can come into being. Nothing can come into being without first predetermined or predestined in the Lauh Mahfuz. So everything that exists in the Lauh Mahfuz, be it physical, non-physical, tangible, intangible, seen, unseen, whatsoever, all these things come into existence because already predetermined or predestined in the Lauh Mahfuz. Predestination, I think if you want to talk in great depths, even 1 year you cannot finish. I laugh predetermined. I talk what I'm talking predetermined. What I'm looking predetermined. What I'm thinking predetermined. The movement I make predetermined. The posture I'm now predetermined. My feature predetermined. My health predetermined. My life predetermined. My gender predetermined. My hearing predetermined. My smelling predetermined. My sight predetermined. You see, yourself, everything predetermined or predestined. So predestination or predetermination is encompass the whole existence or non-existent. It encompasses all. So it's like a fish swimming in the ocean. It thought it has free will swimming here and there, but that ocean is predestination. The fish is living in predestination, same like us. We now living in predestination. You are in Indonesia now, predetermined. You are in Malaysia now, predetermined. I in Singapore now, predetermined. We now met and talk or smoke your vape. All this predetermined, you know. Cannot escape. All the time. All the things that we do, we didn't do, predetermined. Cannot escape. The breathing, we're not conscious of breathing, predetermined. The heartbeat that beat, predetermined. No, or predestined. Same. So every minute, predestination is working. There is no way to escape it. It's like the fish swimming in the ocean. Look like it swim freely, like free will, whatnot, but not true because the ocean is predestination. It will swim according what has been predestined by the ocean. The same like us, everything predestined. For us to meet today, it's not as simple as I wake up, so this 9 o'clock I'll meet you. It's not simple as that. Predestination is complex too, you know. For us to meet tonight, I must be alive, you must be alive. No. I must be able to talk, you must be able to hear. They should not have problem with this electrical thing, otherwise we can't have this air on internet. You are alive, I'm alive. You are not sick or incapable. I'm at this age, you at that age. We can meet, all predestined. That's why you cannot challenge me. That's why Allah say, you have no say in all matters. Because predestination is destined by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So you can see, because of predestination, and you see, Allah say, I've not omitted anything in the book. I mean, whatever there already predestined, already there. You know, there's nothing missing. So whatever you see around you, whether physical, non-physical, and whatnot, everything predestined, already predestined. Without predestination, that one cannot exist. Anything without predestination, no existence. The existence comes because of predestination. I'm a male because predestination. I'm a Malay, predestination. Everything, not only about us, but about the other creations, living in the water, flying in the air, living in the earth, in the jungle, all predestined. What you're going to do, what you're not going to do, predestined. You are respectful, you are respected, you are giving honor, predestined. You dua, supplication, predestined. You know, everything predestined. Just like a cow being pulled by the nose. We are the cow. The one that pulls us is predestination to walk according to the path it chooses. There is no choice. When predestination stop our action by making us die, then the next round you disappear. No more in predestination book because you died yesterday. That is your last record, predestination. The next day, no record. So you do not exist. No more. Predestination is everything. It is really very complex and complicated. In order for us to meet, you must be certain age, and I certain age. You must born certain day, so we can meet today. You know, And not only it involves us, it involves our parents must be married, our grandparents must be married, and so on. It went until Adam straight out. Predestination. So don't sell short about predestination. It is really, really complex, complicated, and really an issue that if you dwell on would take years and years and years to really understand the whole thing. I suppose you can write volume of books on predestinations, just on predestination. And because Allah say, I've not omitted anything in the book, that means everything we do or didn't do or predestined. That means we are doing it or didn't do it because of predestination. Nothing we omitted. So today you didn't take your breakfast. It's not that you didn't take, because it's not written in the predestination that you having your breakfast. Okay? Everything written. Even one hair drop from you, predestined. No. Whatever you see, whatever you hear, predestined. Where you walk, where you ended up, predestined. And Allah confirm, I don't omit anything my creation do or creation does that not written in the book. Everything written, everything predestined. When I say everything means not only your physical, your non-physical, your thought, your action, the words that you speak, the eyesight that you see, the place that you walk, and so on. Everything predestined. Nothing omitted. If omitted, suppose Allah omit us today, then you are gone. Then the next day put you back. That means there's one day gone. No, nothing we omitted. So our age grew gradually. Nothing missing. Okay. And it's nothing omitted. Really, 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 really mind-boggling. Even you sneeze, written. Even you hear now, written. Even you see anything now, written. But you talking now, written. The breath that you take, written. The heartbeat, written. The movement of your hand or body, written. The food that you eat, written. The taste, written. Fantastic. You can sit down and ponder and ponder and ponder the matters of predestination. Unending. You can write volume and volume of books about predestination. Even the nose situated here, the ears, the eyes, the mouth, predestined. The animal eyes different from ours is stated at the side, we in front. The lizard and all that at the side. Different. All predestined. Okay. Every word coming out from our mouths, predestined. Predestined. If you all get together, nothing to do, talk about predestination. Everybody got the point. Look at yourself, look at the surrounding, you can talk about predestination. Non-stop, because nothing have been omitted from the book. That means everything have been predestined. Okay, or predetermination. And Allah said, no, even the weight of atom, he forgets. No, no. Everything that even smaller than atom on earth or on heaven, already written in the law mahfuz, predestined. Predestined. That is how great predestination is. It governs every movement, non-movement, thought, speech, hearing, sight, movement, everything predestined. That's why you can do or you cannot do and so on. Like you see, we cannot carry a bus. We can't. Because it's predestined. We don't have the power to carry up the bus or tractor. You can't. Predestined. Our power is predestined. Most of you, I think, if not all, most of you and me, we can speak Tamil. Vanakkam, Ukaranga, Ukaranga, Mama, Ukaranga. We can speak little bit, but not all, because there's predestination. But if you ask me to speak Malay, of course I'm like a duck on the water, because predestined. I can speak Malay, I can speak English. But why can't I speak Tamil? Predestined, cannot. I know a little bit lah. Vanakkam, something like welcome like that. Ukaranga, please sit. And many other words my friend taught me, a dirty word I dare not repeat here. My Tamil friend, they're very naughty. But why I can't speak Tamil? Because predestined. But some people can speak 8 languages, 9 languages, 10 languages, predestined. That's why it must not carry jealousy. Must not carry jealousy, accept the fate that Allah has fated us according to predestination. So we must not be jealous of others, but we exalted Allah for the predestination. His power is most wise. Okay. So again, nothing is omitted, everyday life, nothing omitted. Not only us, the worms, the insects, the planet up there, the universe, the animals, all their action and non-action, all predestined. Nothing omitted, nothing escaped our fantastic, this predestination. And yet people say they got free will. And yet people do not believe in predestination. You see, we don't know what we're going to do the next second or tomorrow. We don't know, but when come tomorrow, we'll do it. But how come we do it when we don't know? Because we predestined that way. We have to do it or don't do it according to predestination. Okay. So Allah say everything have been divinely predestined. Everything, even you call predestined. Right. Even you curse in Chinese, predestined. Everything you drink coffee, you blink, predestined. You go into the MRT and you farted, predestined. No escape. Everything has been divinely predestined. An event which is slated to occur earlier cannot be later, and vice versa. That means something must happen earlier, cannot be postponed, suspended. It will happen. Okay. An event to happen later cannot be made earlier. That is predestination, fixed according to the destiny, the time, and so on. Okay. Allah has already set a destiny for everything. Worm, insects, fish, birds, animal, human being, universe, all have That's predestination, destiny that they follow. And that's why Allah say, all those things are like you creation, like us human being creations. And they extol Allah in the manner that you don't understand. They also have predestinations. And all this already registered in the Lawh Mahfuz, the grand design. Okay. Everything registered there. Nothing omitted, nothing forgotten, everything there. And we have to submit totally and follow the destination registered in the Lawh Mahfuz, the predestination registered in Lawh Mahfuz. There are no two ways about it. You have to follow. Okay? You can't change it. It's not for you to change. Even supposedly there should be changes, the changes will also be in the predestination. Okay? Not, it is not listed that you can do. That cannot be. Okay? So Allah who has created the heavens and the earth and all between them in 6 phases are the predestination according to these 6 phases. According to the scientists, 1 phase is 2 billion years, 6 phases, 12 billion years. So the predestination is 12 billion years long. Long. And now it's 4.6 billion. See this one? We are here, the earlier 3rd phase, right? 4.6 billion years. And then phase 5, the Armageddon, Qiyamah, the sun expire. Then phase 6, judgment, paradise, and hell. Now, take note this one. Later you see, or if you have come across the verse in the Quran, you will live according to this book until resurrection. Again, you will live according to this book, script or decree until resurrection. Now, that is the life that we play in this world. The script that we acted in this world. Not for us only, for all mankind. Okay? The older mankind, our grandfather, great-grandfather, they're acting over. Now is ours. Then it will go on. And that, how long it will be? Up to the 5th phase, 10 billion years. That is where all acting stop. No more acting. That is when the Armageddon, the Qiyamah happened. The first Qiyamah happened. Then, you see the verse, you will live according to this script until the day of resurrection. That means after the phase 5 of 10 billion years, we are no more acting. So when we die, those who died earlier, they will have to stay in the Alam Barzakh, the netherworld, rest or sleep. The spirit will rest until the first phase end, the 10 billion years, the Qiyamah happened. Then all will be resurrected. So that verse say, you will act accordingly to this book until resurrection. So the action of mankind acting on this stage, this worldly stage, and at the end of phase 5. After that, no more acting. The verse says so, once resurrected, no more acting. Once resurrected, you are given a new body. And you resurrected without previous memory. Okay? And then you are given a body, paradise body. And then you're asked to look at your old book, see what were you before. Okay? So what I'm saying, the play acting that we are doing now is up to phase 5. When we are resurrected, there's no play acting, grandmother, grandfather, father, mother, son, hero, heroine, no more, nothing, no more play acting. Everyone resurrected individually with a new body and with a memory which is cleansed or cleansed. All right? All be ready to enter into paradise. Okay. So, but predestination is until the last phase 6. So there is a different, The script that we acting on earth is up to phase 5. So everybody died, except a few exceptions. Everybody died. No more acting. Okay? So that script finished, ended, once we are resurrected. Once resurrected, we are given new body memory. So the predestination still goes on until end of phase 6, when everything perish. That remain my countenance, the subtle self. Now again I repeat, our play acting for creations, mankind, or all creations, is ended at the end of phase 5. But predestination still continue until phase 6. Because we are resurrected, given new body, that all predestination. We are shown our book, we are led to paradise, predestination. We enter paradise and enjoy the life, predestination. Predestination ended end of phase 6, unless Allah want to extend it. Okay? So be clear about this. Okay? The life in this world doesn't continue until phase 6, it stopped at phase 5. But predestination still continue until end of phase 6. Well, when everything perish, including predestination, that left is my countenance, wajah. So take note about that. Don't get confused with the length of our play acting on earth and predestination. The play acting is part of predestination, but it's not the whole of predestination. Okay? And scientists also say, because everything has been arranged, predestined, it will move on its own. Life on this earth will move on its own because of the predestined. Tomorrow the sun will come out, there will be another day. And the sun will come out, will be another day. It will move. Already predestined. The wheel is moving. And these scientists, let's say, given the state of the universe at one time, a complete set of law, fully determined, this is a predestination. Complete set of laws, fully determined. That's why I say predetermination or predestined. Both the future and the past. This would exclude the possibility of miracles or an active role for God. This is very interesting. So Rasulullah won the war, the first war, what is called, where we have 300 Muslims fought against 1,000 Badr war, right? This one already predetermined. When Kun. The whole 12 billion years plan already there. It's not that on that day Rasulullah won't. No such thing. It's already predetermined. You see? So, looking in this manner, there is no miracle that we want. It's already predetermined. Similarly, when Abraham was thrown into the fire and the fire become cool, didn't burn him. You may say it's a miracle, but it's predetermined only. It must happen. Like our age, it grows day to day, become old, predetermined. So you see, Moses, alayhi salam, he parted the Red Sea. Miracle? No, predestination. Prophet Saleh resurrected as a prophet. Prophet Saleh knocked a big stone and a live camel come out. Miracle? No, predestination. If not predetermined, then it will not happen. Let's say Moses come on the 25th of, let's say, January at the Red Sea. It's predetermined that on the 26th, the Red Sea will part if he knocked with his staff. But he came earlier, 25th. See, so if he knocked the Red Sea, nothing will happen. There's no miracle. Then, wait, just for again saying, I say, then supposedly Moses remember, hey, alamak, wrong date, man. Should be tomorrow, not today. Today's 25th. What I was told on the 26th. So he turned around and said to his people, oh yeah, today testing. Tomorrow we'll do it again. So tomorrow he knocked and parted. Not miracle. I just want to show you these are predestination. Okay, it's already listed when Allah commanded kun. It cannot be on that day suddenly miracle like not recorded. Then Allah is unwise, not knowing that this was going to happen. He knows everything because he said kun, complete set of predestinations already there. So you may think it's a miracle, but so the scientists say correctly, since everything are in place, things are moving on its own accord. So it excludes the possibility of miracles because everything already predetermined, and exclude the active role of God. God need not interfere. Already he put in place predestination and it move according to his wishes. He doesn't need to interfere. Thing will move according to what he has already predetermined. So the scientist correct. This would exclude the possibility of miracles or active role of God. But you bring this to the Muslim scholar, especially the Sharia, they'll be very angry. They say, nonsense, this is a miracle. They will not take your point. But if you are one intellectual and would listen to reason, you will agree. I will agree with the scientists. There's no need Allah to interfere anymore. Everything speak and span ready. A move on its own. Okay, so there is no question of miracle. There is all predetermined. Okay? If not predetermined, it won't happen. As I say, Moses thought on the 25th, he knocked the Red Sea, nothing happened. Then he remembered, hey, it should be 26th. He turned around, turned to his people, hey, today training, tomorrow. So he come tomorrow, he knocked, it parted because predetermined 26. You understand? So there is no question of miracles. Or that Allah must actively involve. Like when Abraham was thrown to the fire, Allah need not come down and say to the fire, hey, cool down. No need. Huh? Okay. It's already predetermined. It's not question of miracles. It's question of predetermined. I hope you got the point there. So the scientist is correct. And he also, Stephen Hawking wrote, it's not necessary to invoke God to light the blue torch paper and set the universe going. No need. Allah say, kun, everything move for you. No need to take a fire, like to start a fire, something, ignited something. No need. Because there is a law, such as gravity, the universe can and will create itself from nothing. Nothing here, because the scientist does not yet accept the existence of behind all here, all this is the essence, and thereafter is the subtle self. They only look at the frontier, the facade. Spontaneous creation is the reason there is something rather than nothing. Suddenly, something new appears, something new appears. Why the universe exists, why it exists, means this will continue. One star exploded, 2 star exploded, 3 star exploded universe. Then a new star coming, a new star coming. Okay? God does not need to be involved. It's already predestined. That's what this scientists say. So spontaneous creation is the reason. So something gone, something else replaced, is in the law, the natural law. So Malay always say, hilang, tumbuh berganti, something like that. So the grandfather gone, the father gone, the children gone, the grandchildren. So always something that will take over. So why the universe exists, why we exist, because this is the reason. No need for God to evolve. It will evolve naturally. Okay. So in this way, correct. We every time say, oh, Alhamdulillah, patah tumbuh hilang berganti. Thank you, Uri. Yeah. We always say, oh, keramat, kepala otak, keramat. No, keramat is predestination. It's not that wali, keramat, wali done something great. No, it is predetermined. So one never glorify oneself. Neither one claim credit when credit is not due. Everything, like even Uri sent me that one, hilang patah berganti, tumbuh hilang berganti, that one. He cannot claim credit. That predestined also. It's predestined. You get what I mean? So we must be clear about this. There's no greatness in us. Nothing. Allah, He wants His plan to move what He has predetermined. And He has set it up for 12 years, 6 phases, according to the science calculation, 12 billion years. And He will move. And now it's third phase, 4.6 billion. There are many more billions to come. It will move according to the plan. Nothing omitted. No, nothing omitted. Can you believe that? The greatness of Allah. And He said, my subtle scheme is exceedingly firm. Cannot change. I mean, His predestination is firm. You cannot change. If can change, we have problem. Suddenly our wife become man. You wake up, how come you become man? not predetermined, not predestined, so I can change so become man, And then you suddenly become woman, then she order you, start cooking and all that. Or the iron bar in construction become plastic. If not predetermined or predestined, it will be very difficult to live. Your nose may move to your buttock. Your ear may move to your stomach because not predetermined, predestined, So that's why his subtle scheme, that scheme is predestination, is exceedingly firm. And you can never change that predestination. No way. Okay. No change will you find in God's way. No change. No deviation will you find in God's way. No change, no deviation. So we are lucky, you all are lucky. You all wake up, still a Malaysian. I wake up, still a Singaporean. And Pak Har wake up, still Indonesian. Mahmud wake up, American. If not predestined or predetermined, I may wake up the next day become American, man. Uri may wake up become Congolese. Because not predetermined. Alias wake up become Chinaman. But we are already predetermined. Cannot change. That the grace. So Allah said, no deviation, no change, no deviation. Okay. And how it is will be foolproof. What had been listed shall happen. Foolproof. How it become foolproof? Because he's also the manifest. He also the hidden. Okay? The hidden makes sure the manifest do the job that it wants to do. You see, you look, creation, there are two types. One is the probable and one is the obligatory. Probable is the sifat, the one that you're looking around you. Right? The obligatory is the essence. These are creations. Right? And the one behind it, the hidden, is the subtle self. So whatever this creation, whether it is probable or obligatory, whatever they do will be from the action of the subtle self behind. Okay? So the subtle self makes sure everything go according to his plan. So because he's there, it's my hand. I say, all finger rise, all finger down. I control it. This is my hand. So the manifest controlled by the subtle self. And the subtle self make sure the manifest follow the predestination. So you can't change it. It's my hand. I control my hand. If I ask my hand to rub my ear, right? And I already written there, every day must rub my ear. It's my hand. I'll make sure my hand will rub it. You see the hand rub, by according it's me who wants it to rub. Same, the subtle self. Make sure the manifest will abide to what it desires. Subtle self. So he's the manifest and the hidden, and he makes sure what predetermined or predestined must happen. And this you can see in Rasulullah's case. Rasulullah killed, and he thought he killed, so he was upset when his Ummah said, hey, how can Prophet also kill the Ummah? So he was very upset. And what Allah said, see, this is the truth. Open up to us. It's not you, Muhammad, who killed them. Through his kill. It is me. It's not the manifest that do it. The subtle make sure the manifest do it. And the killing, the slew, the killing is written in the low mahfuz. Written is predestined. So he must do it. When it was predestined, when Allah said, kun, predestined. When the time comes, the Prophet have to kill, the manifest must commit the act because it's already written. Who makes sure the manifest commit the act is the hidden, the subtle. So Muhammad must kill because he's the manifest. Okay? Now, very clear. Allah show to us very clearly, it's not the manifest, but I kill to make sure the manifest follow, comply with the predestination. Because the person who will kill already predestined to die on that day. Also, Rasulullah who killed predestined to kill is already in the predestination. So when the time comes, both of these things happen. When Rasulullah was upset, Allah clear his doubt about it. Allah say, hey, not you, me. In other words, you are just manifest. I make sure you, the manifest, abide by my command. So that is a predestination, which already, when you say be, it's already there. Okay? Similarly here, you can see also, this one. Verily, we have honored the children of Adam. We carry them on the land and the sea. Look here again. If we look at the manifest, the children are carried by the ship on the sea or the transport on the land. But Allah say, it's me. So the manifest commit the act as ordained or commanded by the hidden. I'm the manifest. I'm the hidden. So his predestination is foolproof. It's like my hand. I command it every day, 5 o'clock sharp, scratch my face. There is my hand. So every 5 o'clock is my hand. Same. He ordered is manifest. So I'm the manifest. I'm the hidden. So what Allah say? Shaykh Abdul Qadir say, when someone give you something, right? I give you this knowledge. That action is Allah's decree. It's already predestined that I'm giving you this knowledge. And with his approval, of course. Right? And the action is his action too. Very clear. Right? Again, when someone give you something, let's say I give you $10, right? That action is Allah's decree, predestination, and with his approval. And the action of I'm giving is his action too. Is the manifest, is the hidden. And is the eternal absolute, everything cling on him. The absolute power, the absolute in everything. So every existence cling on him, depend on him. So it is a Surah Ikhlas, we can see here. So long as we deny the absolute oneness of Allah, we are in error. That means everything you see, what the manifests are doing, actually is the doing of the hidden, the subtle self. Okay? So when you deny the manifest, then you see this oneness. The action is the action of the hidden, the subtle self, oneness. If you deny this, you say that is the action of manifest, not the action of subtle self, then you are in error, you are blind. You can only see the facade. You can see only the wayang kulit, but you didn't see the man behind the white screen moving the wayang kulit. Pak, what you call that? What's the name of the guy behind the wayang kulit? Pak
Dalang,
something,
dalang.
Pak Dalang. Pak Dalang. And to Allah belong all things in the heaven and on earth, and He encompasses all things. So He is in control. He is the hidden, the manifest. He is in control of everything. So everything will move or act in accordance to His wishes. His wishes. Kehendak dia. His wishes. Not that the manifest have its own desire. The desire, the command will come from the hidden, the subtle self. Because He encompasses the manifest. As such, one who knows himself and knows his God will surely know that he does not exist. It's written by Hujatul Islam, very famous scholar also, Imam Ghazali. Is he joking? No, it's true. You don't exist. You are just manifestation of the hidden, the subtle self manifested. Manifestation are just like Fanta Morgana or illusion. So everything that we do is in predestination. It's like all the sheep, although it's free to move around, is in the pen, in the enclosure. Pen is the enclosure. If one escape, predestination is destroyed. I mean, if one, Allah say everything already there, nothing omitted. But if there's one, like you say, I exist, predestination will collapse. Everything must be in the pen, like the ship. Everything must be in the water, like the fish. It cannot be one outside. If one outside, predestination collapse. We see why. They will receive what is destined for them. If you're outside, predestination doesn't apply to you. So there's a crack to predestination, the concept of predestination. Because there's one outside, like there's sheep outside the pen. Whatever you're ruling doesn't apply to the one outside. Predestination collapse. So you cannot be outside. All must be inside. That's why we say, all inside the law mahfuz. Outside lu mampus. I don't know, that was we use again. So, but those endue with knowledge and faith will say, you will act according to Allah's decree to the day of resurrection. This is the one. For our script, it is good until the day of resurrection. That is the end of the fifth faith, or the 10 billion years. One resurrected, there is no more gameplay, amusement and play no more. Okay? Once resurrected. So we are born, we act and all that. It lasted until the day of resurrection. That means on the 10 billion years, Armageddon occur. And then after that, we resurrected. our play stopped. The last play we had to do is to rest in the netherworld, alam barzakh. Rest and wait for our call to wake up. That's the last. Once we resurrected, wake up. The script that we had that was hang on our neck spiritually ended. No more acting. We wake up with a new body, a clean mind, cleansed mind, no memory. Okay. A new body, a new entity with a new body, what we call the body of paradise. It's not the same with this body. This body have to go toilet, bathroom. Women also have their problem. That body, holistic, cleansed, innocent. So we act Allah decree until the day of resurrection. After that, no more play acting. I see here. Verily, all in the hand of Allah, be it good or bad, He ascertained them from the outside. In the hand of Allah, we can say that is the subtle side that grip the essence, that grip the features or the sifat, the subtle self grip. So the sifat is within the hakikat, and both of them are within the marifat, the subtle self grip. So the hand of Allah grip and make sure these two obey what the subtle self want to do. Be good or bad, the subtle self ascertain them from the outside. The subtle self inspired evil. The hakikat has to follow the essence, and the manifests have to also follow. That's how he make his plan foolproof. There's no deviation, nothing. And they say, did we then have any say in this matter? Say, verily all power in all matter rests with God. The hidden controlling, the subtle self. Say all things from Allah, but what had come to these people that they fall to understand a single fact. Because they don't understand. We understood. Okay? So we sure we can accept that the manifests have nothing but the manifests are the creations and the essence. These are the probable and obligatory existence. They have no power. The one that controls them is the subtle self. Okay? So Allah says, how can you think? And how can you decide? Woe to you. How can you decide? Woe to you. How can you decide? So a lot of our people are in a mess because there are a lot of decisions among the Muslim Sharia scholars that make it sectarial. Hanafi, Shafi'i, Maliki, Hanbali, Salafi, Wahhabi, Shia, a lot more. Because you think and you thought. And Jesus said, I come not to abrogate the law of Moses, but to bring it back. Because your scholars have passed so many resolutions, fatwa, and have taken over the role of the Torah, and the angel. Here also we have a lot of fatwa and we become mukallid, followers of this. Oh, Imam Nawawi say, oh, Imam Hambali say this, oh, Imam Shafi'i. There's no resort to the Quran. So there are a lot of interpretations. Even to the extent of one person interpreted, Allah say, if you're not happy with one wife, you can marry 2 or 3 or 4. And he added up all, so he married 10. So many. So how can you think? How can you decide? Okay, the resolution that makes us mukallid. So we must understand this clearly. Everything that we do, everything that we do, are already predestined. There's no two ways. That's why everything done by the hidden and will come back to the hidden. And this is what they say, Inna lillahi wa inna ilaihi raji'un. To Allah we come and to Him we return. So we come from the subtle part of Allah and we return to the subtle part. Okay. So it's the first and the last. Before the manifest, there is the hidden. After the manifest is obliterated, left the hidden again. It's the first and it's the last, the subtle self. So which of my favor you deny? Everything predestined, nothing escape predestination. So can you deny? No way. Then which of the gift of thy Lord will you dispute? Everything predestined. We'll continue this to see how far this will go in future lecture, but we try to finish this one. Everything belongs to Him in the heaven and on earth. To God belong the unseen. Even the unseen belong to Him. Of course, He is the hidden, the subtle self. And from there come the manifest. Allah belong to Him the east and the west. Say, to whom belong the earth and all being therein? If you know, they will say, oh, it belong to Allah. Will you not remember? Oh, He control everything through predestinations. He moved everything in accordance to predestination by being the hidden, making the manifest comply with His predestination. And this is what Jesus said. Everything belongs to Allah. Soul, sense, flesh, time, good, honors, and all are God's possession. That all belong to Him. Nothing belongs to us. Similarly here. Okay. God is good without which there is no good. God exists without which there is nothing exists. God is life without which there is no life. He alone had no equal. And because God had no body, He didn't eat, sleep, die, and whatnot. So, as the scientists say, God need not do anything. Everything already predestined. It will move according to the predestination. God does not need to get involved. Okay? And therefore, we must surrender. And Rasulullah was first commanded to surrender. Then Rasulullah said, my followers also will surrender. Okay? And finally, Islam is absolute submission to the will of Allah. So if you know everything is predestined, what is there to fight, to quarrel? Everything must follow predestination. So just surrender. Rasulullah was asked to surrender. So we too was asked to surrender. So I stop here. And we'll continue, inshallah, next week, still on predestination. Back to Bayu. Thank you very much.